So your first round opponent, Marian Chiku, I think has a rapid rating of about 900. To give you a sense of what you're up against. Now, what handicaps would you like to take against Marian Chiku?
I have one question. So
Yeah.
let's say I did the blindfold handicap. Like,
Yeah.
is that just me enabling the blindfold board, or do you
Exactly.
like have to,
You
how
just
can you tell that I'm playing blind?
How can I tell? Just because you tell me and I believe you. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'd like to play blindfold.
Okay. You'd like to play blindfold. Yeah, you just enable blindfold pieces on chess.com. You've done that before, I imagine.
And do 3-minute timeouts
Okay. Do you want one serving or more
of the timeouts.
of the time odds?
Oh, I didn't know that was a possibility.
You can take up to 3, but you can't play with negative 2 minutes.
Oh, so I would have 1 minute then.
Yeah, or you could do it with 4.
Okay, I can do it with. I'll do 2.
Okay.
2 serve.
2 servings of 3-minute time odds.
I'll do. Oh, okay. I guess I'll do no en passant.
No en passant for 50.
Seems like a safe one.
Do you know, Ray, that that's one that I failed last week?
Oh, you en passanted and you forgot?
Yeah, it wasn't even a good move. I was so focused playing chess, I forgot about it. One of the challenges is if you take a lot of handicaps, some people may forget them. I mean, maybe not you, but at least for me, like I was just like, oh, I'm playing chess. I totally forgot. I was like, what? I failed en passant.
Let's see. So if I get one, like if I fail a handicap, I lose that amount of points, right?
Yes. So instead of getting plus 50, I got minus 50, for example.
Okay, this will be risky. I'll do must win in under 30 moves.
Yep. Known to be a risky one.
And so when the knight can't touch rim, does that mean like anywhere in the H or A file?
The H or A files, yeah.
So I can't go anywhere. Okay, that's doesn't seem worth it.
Yeah. Kostya says you can touch the 1st rank and the 8th rank, but not the A or H files. Last week, Grandmaster Naxons, who's here with us, thank you, Arturs, good to have you here. He wanted to capture a rook on H8 with his knight, and he couldn't do it.
Okay. Maybe I'm done. I'll add one more 3-minute time ones.
You're gonna go down to 1 minute?
Yeah. Well, there's 2-second.
There's a 2-second increment, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll do that because I think the other ones are too risky.
3x 3 minutes time odds. No en passant. Win in under 30 moves. Marian, do not resign. He has to checkmate you. Do not resign, Marian.
Please resign.
Play blindfold. All right. So I'm going to take off the leaderboard. You guys can see what Ray has selected. 3 times 3-minute time odds, no en passant, must win in under 30 moves, and play blindfold for a possible total of 1150. Marian, if you want to send a challenge to Ray for 10 minutes plus 2 seconds, Ray's handle is probably Spicy Caterpillar.
All right, I think he sent it.
He sent it? All right,
that's
so the way
602 seconds. I assume that's 10 minutes.
Oh no, that's not right. That's not right. Something's wrong. Actually, maybe I'll start the game for you guys. I can do that. And Ray, the way the time is going to work is like you'll see yourself having 10 minutes, but if you ever get down to 900, then you've lost the game.
Oh.
Does that make sense? Like you'll both start with a 10-minute game. If you ever get down to 9 minutes, you've lost the game, And for the time odds, if you lose the game, it's just 0 points for the round.
Okay.
You good with that?
Mm-hmm.
He's good with that. All right. Spicy, Caterpillar, and then Marion underscore Chiku, I think. 10 to you. Let me see if I got that right. I did. They're on, folks. And Ray, if you hear my commentary and it bothers you, you can just turn it off. You can turn off your sound or whatever you need to do. All right, guys, I'm going to switch scene and show you the game here. No board. Hang on. We'll get a board here in a second. Live chess. There you go, folks. Ray is playing something like a Rui Lopez. Yeah. A Scotch that became a Rui Lopez. All right, folks. See what he's got. Marion's playing fast, too. He's actually up on time against, against the GM. Marion might want to use a little bit of his 10 minutes. Maybe just a little bit here or there. 1 minute. He's got 40 seconds left, and he's blindfolded. I would be completely freaked out at this point. Completely freaked out. And he's got a checkmate by move 30, so he's got 20 moves left.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
But, you know, if you're feeling super confident throughout the game, it means you didn't take enough handicaps. So... And Ray is taking a further handicap that we don't have points for, which is he can still hear me blabbing. All right. The opponent plays rook e8. Ray advances the d-pawn. Bishop on e7. Doesn't have a lot of options. And the bishop does not run. Ray has 29 seconds, half his time. He's sped up. Trading on f6. He's got some kind of an idea in mind. Rook e1 check. Rook recaptures. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's going to checkmate before move 20. What? That's not fair. 1150 points. How did you do that, Ray?
Well, I was really worried. Like in the beginning, he was playing very fast, and I mean, he was playing well. But I think when he played d5, I kind of realized I'd get some chances with queen h4 coming, and I'd get some sort of an attack. So I think that's kind of where I started to feel better. But like, I don't know. Let's say I move 10. If he had exchanged on b5 or something, it would be very hard for me to win in under 30 moves.
Right, if you tried to take off one more piece, just keep trading stuff. Yeah, and you just played kind of a normal opening. You didn't try and do some kind of weird kamikaze attack he hadn't seen. You just played normal chess at first.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I usually do. I'm not good at like just attacking people from move 1, so I just try to play
right.
kind of normal. Yeah,
if you just open the game playing 1h4 or something, like, I'm hoping you castle kingside and I checkmate you on h7. All right. Next victim. I mean, next opponent will be, who did I say? Chess Latte. Lycaon Pictus. So Lycaon Pictus is rated 1500 in rapid chess. So this is your 12 to 1600 opponent. Rated 1500. And what do you want to take for handicaps here?
Okay, I'll do blindfold again.
Okay.
And I'll do, I guess all the time on three servings of 3-minute time on.
All right.
And I guess I'll do no en passant again.
Okay, no en passant again.
And we can have some fun. We can do must play Bomb Cloud.
Must play the Bond Cloud. Da-da-dum. That aims at 1,000 points. Must play the Bond Cloud. All right. Blindfold, Bond Cloud, no en passant, 3 times 3 minute time odds. Ray, have you practiced playing Blindfold Bullet before?
I guess not usually Bullet. No, I don't usually play Blindfold, obviously, online. But I really like Blindfold, and I think I'm okay at it. That's why I feel like, I don't know, it's worth a lot of points. So I feel like I should, in general, go for the Blindfold.
Yeah. Yeah. My own opinion was I was scared to do Blindfold plus time odds. The first time I ever tried the Gauntlet, I tried that. And like, I really need my time when I play Blindfold. So I'm impressed to see you combining two things that I was scared to put together. Before we get into round 2, everybody, let me just mention, you guys can see the prize right there. The prize right now for the Gauntlet is at 434. And any donations you make during this show will go to the Gauntlet prize. And that prize will be divided 50%, 30%, 20% to the top 3 scores at the end of this preseason. Ray, did you want to play for this preseason's prize, or did you want a guaranteed reinvite during the main season?
I'll do the reinvite.
All right. Ray will be back a second time after honing his bullet. I mean, his bullet blindfold's already been honed. It looks like he's going to have to hone his bullet blindfold without moving his king or something like that. All right, guys. I'm going to try and start up the second game. Thank you for the donations. I know that those of you sending in bits, it doesn't manually tally into this. It only manually tallies donations, or it doesn't automatically. So I will manually tally up the bits at the end of the show and add them into the prize. And that will help us to attract amazing people like Ray in the future, if the challenge itself is not enough. All right, so match. We need Lycaon Pictus. Spicy Caterpillar. 10 to you. And I have to go make sure whether Lycaon Pictus has an underscore or a dash in his name. Weekend Swiss. Pairings, because I know he's in there. It's a dash. All right. Lycaon Pictus. I'll do another innovation in my broadcasting skills. I'm going to show the board before we even start the game. There we go. All right. Get ready, folks. Here it comes. Lycaon Pictus against Spicy Caterpillar. Opens with E4.
So for Bomb Cloud, do I have to play E5 or can I play like E6?
You can play either E5 or E6.
Okay.
Thinks better of E5, goes for a closed position. If your king's going to wag his tail in the center of the board, you might as well not open up the board. F6, beautiful. What a follow-up. All right, locking it up. And Pictus advances, taking a big center. He still wants to blow it open. Ray's willing to take the pawn. And the king keeps moving. Woo! A threat instantly dodged. I literally can't even play the moves this fast blindfold. It takes me that long. It takes me like 1 to 2 seconds to see where the blue highlight is of where the opponent's piece moved.
What I do, I mean, for me, what's easier is I just read the notation.
You just read, it says B6, then you know there's a pawn on B6. Maybe I should try that, not even look at the board. But then you have to switch back to looking at the board to put your move on the board. Ray's got 30 seconds left out of a minute here. Oh no, Ray's got 9 minutes and 40. Okay, he's got 40 seconds out of his minute. Pictus has 9.5 minutes out of 10. He could use some of his time. I think people are falling into the mistake of trying to play bullet with Ray when they're supposed to have 10 minutes. If Ray knew that this were bullet for both players, he'd be very confident. If like the rule where everyone started with 1 minute. N. Schnei, I am doing live analysis during the classical matches. So yeah, you should mute the stream when you're playing your game. And then as soon as your games are done, pop back in and chat with us about what just happened. All right. So the king has made its way from the Bong Cloud to the kingside castle. Ray still has 40 seconds left. Perfectly good position. So now it's just a matter of, is he ever going to, you know, forget where one of the pieces are? Otherwise, his position's quite all right. Yeah. Max, they get negative for every handicap they violate. So, you know, if they happen to win the game on move 37 after promoting a pawn, they would get, you know, hundreds of negative points taken out of their score. Linear Stork, if Ray gets down to 9 minutes, Ray loses. Like how Pictus can use all his time, which he's now using time. So still waiting to see if Ray's human, if he ever hesitates about where any pieces are or anything. So far, no signs. No hesitation. No humanity. Maybe flip the board, says Steve. All right, you guys maybe now see it from Ray's side. He brought some kind of a piece to c5. All right, what's developing? A potential attack for Lycow and Pictus on the G file. It's definitely, there's pieces strewn all over the board. I mean, if there were going to be a game that would be challenging to play blindfold, I think this would be one. And as Lycowan uses more time and makes it a longer game, I think that's all increasing the challenge for Ray. Doesn't seem to be struggling at all yet. But if he's ever going to struggle, Lycowan's doing a good job. Marion,
struggling.
What's that?
I am struggling.
You are struggling. Okay.
Yeah.
Finally struggling a little bit, leaning in towards the computer. Found the D3 square. And the B2 pawn. Yummy. Marion Chiku says it was fun in a painful kind of way to get mated in 18 moves by Ray Robson. Well, that pawn is long gone. Lycowan's needing all the time now to figure out a plan here. And in the place of white's pawns come black pawns. No! Sorry, what did I not confirm? Sorry, Max. Is there a swing of 200 for a 100-point handicap? Yeah, basically, Max, there is, because basically, if you're saying you're trying to get like 125 points off rooks get 5 moves each, and you move one of your rooks 7 times, then you get minus 125. So it's kind of like a 250-point swing as far as what your score was that you were playing for. Let's see. Ray offering a queen trade. 9 minutes and 26 seconds on the clock. So he has not lost much time yet. King runs to f7. Pictus scored a threat. He threatened Ray. That was very nice. He made a threat. And Pictus has 5 minutes and 40 seconds left. Plenty to think about this a bit more. Yeah, the knight's just chilling on b2. Like, don't mind me. I'm just gonna own this area. Okay, some kind of a sneaky move from Pictus. Had Pictus played rook g5, it wasn't clear to me what Ray was going to do about his queen. All right, knight heads back. This knight's got a lot of good squares available. Oh, actually, Pictus has an excellent move possible that he hasn't played yet. Ray has 15 seconds left. Okay, I'm just going to mute my audio on the call so I don't distract Ray now that he's got 15 seconds. I hope it doesn't distract him that I changed the audio setting, but I think Ray is working on the last bits of of his effort here. So he is finally being pushed to his limits by Leikau and Pictus. And I think the move bishop h4. Oh, there's queen takes h5. That's what's going on here. Okay. Knight comes back quickly, hitting the bishop. He wants to win with an avalanche of B and C pawns here, ideally. That's what he's looking for. Grabs that piece up. 16 seconds now. Oh, scores a check. Oh my god, he's got checkmate! Wow! I muted myself for a second when you got down to 15 seconds. It looked like you needed your concentration a little bit there, yeah?
Yeah, it was tough. I mean, that was like relatively long game, and there was a lot of stuff like still on the board. So
yeah. I think having like a mix of tons of pieces on the board like that was probably a little bit, like about as hard as a blindfold game could be.
Yeah, I mean, I had a good position, but it wasn't that easy to finish, and you got some counterplay on the king side, so I had to be careful.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a part where you were kind of cruising in the first few moves when he was playing too fast, and then he started using some time, and he actually posed you some real challenges. All right. You are now the leader on the leaderboard. That was 1,000 points. You've still got a round to go. Wow. Congratulations. I'm putting in the points for Ray. On the menu handicap, you guys can see he scored 1,000 points there. Tops the leaderboard with 1 round to spare. And, see, we just got signed out of Zoom somehow. Hopefully this call still holds, at least through one more game. Okay, so round 3, the opponent is Oski Boy Boy. Oski Boy Boy, if you're still there, please let us know your chess.com handle so I can make the match when the time comes. Ray, you can start to pick handicaps. This player is rated 1,800 in rapid chess.
Okay.
And 1,900 in blitz. 1,800 in rapid, 1,900 in blitz.
Okay, well, I'll do blindfold again.
Blindfold again.
Let's do the 3-minute time odds times 2.
Oh my goodness. All right, he wants one more increment of time.
Yeah. Let's do no en passant again.
No en passant? Okay.
So let's say I failed the no en passant. I lose 50 points.
That's right.
That's all? Okay.
You would get negative 50.
So what is it? Rooks get 5 moves each. That means they can only like one rook can only move 5 times in the whole game.
Yeah, and then it just has to sit on that square for the rest of the game. Blocking your pieces, waiting for the opponent to capture it.
Well, okay. I feel like I should choose some sort of other interesting handicap, but I don't know. I might just play it safe and stick with what I have.
Fair enough. That would already be 750 points you'd be playing for.
Okay.
Is that good? Should I should I set it up? All right. So, Spicy Caterpillar Oscar Zoffer 10 to you. All right, folks. Here it comes. Round 3 for Ray Robson. Ray, would you prefer that I just mute it while you play, or
Oh, it's okay.
you don't care?
Yeah.
All right, I'll just mute it then, and good luck.
Thanks.
And they're off. Oscar Zoffer. Will he be able to slow down Ray at all? Ray has given himself 4 minutes instead of 1 this game, so he's anticipating that Oscar Zoffer is going to slow him down just a smidge. Oh, and my production could use some work. Menu handicap, leaderboard. There we go. And this is 2 times 3 minutes time odds, this game here. So Ray's clock can go all the way down to 6 minutes before he loses. Yes, Oski, if you're listening, focus on your game. French defense coming out from Oscar's offer. Queen is in danger on f6. Ray knows about this blindfold. This could be an easy win for Ray if Oscar's offer blunders bishop g5. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now Ray is wishing that he took on some more handicaps. Actually, what he's doing is he's just sort of chilling and then every now and then checking to see if a move has been played on the move list. Anticlimactic third round. Hanging the queen in 5 moves? GG indeed. Oski boy crying in chat. Oh, man. I feel like nobody would have hung a queen like that against me. Ray's got to be inspiring some fear or something. This is a basic trap for anybody who plays the French defense, I would say. The prediction is still open. It happened so fast. Now everybody knows where to bet, right, Chess Latte? Whew. We served up some young talent against Ray, but whew. We were not able to stop him. Ray might be able to win this game with 10 minutes on his clock. No, there's no reason he should try and do anything insane like that. He should use his time. There's no more bonus points at this point for playing faster than, you know, the 4 minutes he's given himself to play it. All right. Oscar's offer has collected himself and is going to play out a few more moves. But Ray's really going to have to forget what's going on here to not win the game. Threatens checkmate. Zoffer stops it. Well, it wasn't even checkmate, but, you know, threatening here, check, king over. Then you get in check. You start eating his coconuts. It's useful. Oh, Ray is up to 10.07. How is that possible in Bullet? How is it How is it possible to play that fast? I don't think I can play that fast without bullet. Oh, more stuff. More stuff for Ray. He sees everything. He sees everything without any effort. No, he was making a big effort against like how Invictus last round for sure. He's like nearly pre-moving. Unbelievable. Hey, Kimmy. Yeah, I suppose he could be even bolder given how easily he won his first and third games, right? His first and third rounds here. Wow. Yeah. There's no stopping him now. I mean, I think even I could blitz this out at this point. You know, you just put your rook on the e file, queen on f6. There's nothing really to think about anymore. He has ended it. Also, the fastest episode of the Gauntlet ever, right? Normally, the Gauntlet takes an hour and a half. Ray's finishing the Gauntlet in 35 minutes. You know, maybe 2 or 3 minutes of my production being smoothed out, but mainly just Ray. Finishing it all with pre-moves, too. What on earth? Ray, congratulations.
Thanks.
That was unreal. Wow, you finished with over 10 minutes by far.
Yeah, well, he just got his queen trapped.
Yeah. It was a pretty basic trap. It's still insane for us to see you playing blindfolded with like, you know, 0.5 seconds per move. You've scored 2,900. That's a crazy rating. 2,900. And also, as I was noting, you won the Gauntlet in like 34 minutes instead of in an hour or an hour and 10 or 20, as it takes some of us who use all 10 minutes.
Ah, I see.
Right? The contestant really controls how long of a show it is to some extent, right? And we've had our episodes be just about an hour and 20 minutes so far. I mean, on average, I expect it to go an hour because I expect, you know, titled players to occasionally give, you know, 3 or 6 minutes, no big deal. But to give 9 minutes in 2 rounds, that really speeds it up.
Yeah, well, I figured the blindfold and the time mods are probably good options for me since it seems like I'm able to do okay with blindfold and fast time controls.
Right.
And the other ones I wasn't as sure.
Right. Then you can basically play just normal chess other than that, right? As long as you're confident to play quickly blindfold and you're scoring amazing points. Well, wonderful. Congratulations. Fantastic. Let's see what the prize is at. $449. Won the Gauntlet so fast. Not much time for people to donate, but I'll give them another minute. If you guys want to donate to the prize fund, help us attract other players like Ray to blow our minds with their crazy skills. Please do toss in your dollar to the hat right now. I'm looking forward to at some point somebody handicapping every single one of their pieces. You know how there's like a different handicap for each piece? Like your pawns move one step, your knights can't go to the side, your rooks run out of moves. I want to see somebody try and hamper every single one of their pieces. So basically you're giving huge material odds. Mm-hmm. And then I want to see somebody try that. I'm going to try that myself when I go on next time. Kill all my pieces. It seems like a bad idea, but
yeah, I don't know if that already sounds almost impossible, and probably I don't know if it's even possible to do blindfold with that or not.
Right.
Like keep track of everything.
Yeah, it definitely. The more you add on and blindfold, it adds layers upon layers of complexity. I've played with, you know, 1 or 2 of my pieces hampered, and you just kind of play around that piece or trade that piece, keep the other pieces. I think you're fine.
Trading, I didn't think about that. You could try to trade your bad piece.
Right. But the thing is, if you've hampered like a bunch of your pieces, then you don't really have like a scenario that you're trading towards anymore.
That's true.
So yeah, that'll be a funny thing to see one day. But Ray, congratulations. I won't keep you any longer. You came, you didn't see, and you slaughtered.
All right. Thanks, David.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Oh, let me shout out your channel for people. Because I also saw that you streamed again a little bit recently.
Yeah, usually, maybe like once a week or so.
Cool. So there you go. Ray Robson, you guys, give him a follow. As you can tell, he's a fantastic chess player. And yeah, thank you so much for being on the show, Ray. We'll see you later.
All right. See you.